Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to PennWell's Google Hangout. I'm Tim Carley. I'm the sales director for the LED show and strategies and live events for PennWell. And today, here we have assembled four of PennWell's seasons event staff ready to answer the most common questions we have from our exhibitors for our LED show and even the strategies and light show. So joining me today is Helen Lomas. She's our marketing director. We have Sarah Gardner, exhibit services manager, James Highgate, who's the conference chair, and Stephanie Fieldman, who's the conference manager for the LED show as well. So we'll go ahead and get started here. And one of the most common questions we have about shows are how do you pick the venues and sites and whatnot? How do we decide where to go? Well, it's really kind of a complicated formula that we use. So for instance, it's the size of the exhibition hall that's required, the availability of the exhibit hall and the meeting space. It's also the time of year, and we do take into account the weather. And there's also where there's other industry-focused locations for some of the events.
Yep. So of course, location is something we look for when developing our attendee profile. We're often asked about what techniques we use for certain types of attendees, and we develop an audience profile based on each of our events. And many of these attendees are subscribers to our in-house magazine, which is LEDs Magazine and Illumination Focus. And we look at this core group, we look at their interests and what associations they're involved in, what other events they do, and of course where they're located. And we develop events around their interests, and we develop partnerships with the associations that are in and promote the event to these associations and their members. So when we talk about the show to these members and offer these associations, we always like to make them know what incentives and pricing that we're offering. So right now, at the moment, we're offering our attendees an early bird rate, and individuals that register by the end of next Friday can save up to $120. And plus, we also offer group rates. So if you're attending with a colleague or you want to bring some of your team, if you register at that group rate, which you can do online, you can save up to $180. And those price incentives also work for our exhibitors. We offer them special rates for any company that's exhibiting at the show, and they can save up to $180 off a total access pass. So we also offer discounted rates off a variety of hotels. So that'll help you attend. But besides the price incentive and discounts to the hotels, one of the most important aspects that really makes people want to come is the conference program. So I'm just going to hand over to James so you can tell us a bit more about how they've put together this year's program.
Well, morning. First of all, after the papers are submitted or an abstract, basically a presentation topic is usually selected based on trends, broad interest, and simply an interesting concept. Talk needs to have some meat to it where we can hold the attention of even the most discerning attendee. The advisory board consists of 15 or so high-profile industry leaders who are mostly speakers themselves, people who are making a difference in the LED space and who are tuned into the lighting business as a whole. As an overview, the process is pretty simple. We receive presentation submittals and rank them by global appeal, content, presenters' familiarity or expertise on a subject, etc. From there, it goes to a committee where they are qualified even further and whittled down to a number of tracks and sessions available. And from that point, the selection is again reviewed, and the speaker is usually called on the telephone where an informal or secondary review takes place. Simple questions, a quick chat, and just to get a feel for the presenter's passion and the topic and the ability to speak in front of people. The presentations, they have to be non-commercial, to kind of a complete thought. And as long as there's something unique or interesting about the topic, everybody has a chance to present at the conference. Sometimes we are asked or given suggestions as to make the conference content available. Stephanie can give you a little bit more information about that. Stephanie?
So in addition to the conference, we offer presentations, free presentations on the show floor. We also have a full-day interactive pre-conference workshop, and then access to conference proceedings can be purchased by anyone and is included with all conference registrations. These proceedings are made available to our conference attendees to download directly from our website.
Cool, and then don't forget that you can also purchase these conference proceedings on site. And in fact, if you have any questions at all regarding anything on site during an event, there's PennWell staff all over the event, and they can be located at various locations, such as the registration counters, conference desks. Sarah, if the exhibitors need assistance?
Yeah, and if any exhibitors need assistance, you'll find the PennWell staff at the PennWell booth in the exhibit hall. The exhibit services managers will be at the exhibit services desk in the PennWell booth, and we'll be able to answer any of your questions or put you in contact with someone who can.
Great, good point, Sarah. So if you can tell us a little bit more about how PennWell communicates with the exhibitors?
Yeah, sure. We send out monthly newsletters to all the exhibitors. The newsletters include important information such as schedule of events, vendor contact information, and important deadlines that are approaching. Well, we also send out targeted emails throughout the year with major announcements such as exhibitor manual going live, insurance requirements, and information on listing deadlines. These emails and newsletters are sent to the exhibitor's company contact, but additional company staff can be added to the distribution list just by sending me an email with their contact information. One question that we're often asked from our exhibitors as well as our attendees is about our post-show statistics and how we share those. Helen, can you give a little more information on that?
Absolutely. So we're often asked about a post-show stat. So at each of our shows, we have a third-party vendor that comes in who will do a on-site survey with both the exhibitors and the attendees, and then this information is put together along with the demographic information and statistics that we collect at registration, and we publish this in what's known as a post-show report. We publish this on our website, and it's also given to our sales team who make sure that they can share this information with any one of their clients. It's a good tool for the exhibitors to use before the show to also interact with the attendees. Our social media channels. Just want to make sure that anybody out there also knows what social media channels we have. So as you can see, we're doing a Google Hangout, so we have a YouTube channel, but then we also have Facebook, we also have Twitter, and we also have LinkedIn. If you're using Twitter, make sure you use the official hashtags, which are hashtag the LED show, or if you're at Strategies Light, it's hashtag SIL Light. And it's important that our exhibitors know about all the tools that we do have available for them and how we can help them just kind of get some visibility, get some information out about the exhibitors, and just ensure that they have maximum visibility. So Sarah, how can the exhibitors really enhance their visibility?
Well, the basic enhanced listing includes opportunity to upload URLs to Facebook pages, Twitter, and LinkedIn accounts. Attendees can see these icons in the exhibitor listings and can click for more information to connect directly with the exhibitor's company.
Great, and exhibitors can also purchase social media sponsors, which provides visibility to the event's social media audience before and during after the event. So we really want to help exhibitors promote their attendance as much as possible, and one thing we do for our exhibitors is we provide them with a complimentary marketing exhibitor toolkit. So within this toolkit, there are really some good tools that can help you promote your booth to your prospects and your customers. So we provide, there's an exhibitor ticket, which means you can send that out to your prospective clients, and you can also send that out to your existing clients, and that will give them free entry to the exhibit floor. There's a HTML in there, an email, which you can personalize with your company information, send that out to your clients. There are some event logos, which you can download, and you can add these either to your signature. There are some custom banner ads, which you can, again, either put on your signature, your website, or you can put them up on your e-newsletter. And also within the exhibitor toolkit, you can also request copies of the preliminary event guide. We can either mail that out for you, or you can ask for copies. And there's also information about how you can advertise in the show guide. And that's a really great marketing tool, which is used long after the show is over. So it's really good to have an advert in there. So another way to really help visibility for exhibitors is through a sponsorship. And Tim can probably tell us more about sponsorships.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Helen. Yeah, we have quite a few different sponsorships that help for branding, booth traffic, really kind of anything we want. We have a great one on social media, but really depends on kind of what you want to do, and we have something for everybody. Again, if you want some branding opportunities, if you want to drive some booth traffic, you just want to get your name out there. A variety of different sponsorships, different price points, really anything to help you market your company and have a great show. So, Sarah, how about the advanced listings for the exhibitors?
Yeah, within each exhibitor's listing, there's an opportunity to upload product items, product images, and product descriptions. They can also upload press releases. There's also the opportunity to advertise about show specials. And show specials are promotions that exhibitors are running during the event, such as drawings or anything to entice attendees to stop by their booth. All these marketing opportunities are listed in the exhibitor's profile online.
Great, thanks. Well, I think that's about it for today. So we'd like to thank everybody for coming in and joining us. And please, if you have any questions at all, you can contact us on the website. It's theledshow.com. We're all of our email addresses are on there. We'll be happy to help you with any questions. If you have any comments, any feedback, or just want some general information, please let us know. And again, thanks for joining us today.